Hey, Ft.Furywinds here. Today I'm going to show you the Elemental Shaman talent tree. Okay, let's start. First, you want to put 3 in Acuity, I don't know how to say it though, in the first talent for Elemental. You don't want any in Convection because it's kind of useless. You're going to want to put 3 in Concussion for the increased damage done by your Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, Thunderstorm, Lava Burst, and Shock spells by 6%. You're going to want to put Call of Flame, 2 out of 2. 2 out of 3 in Elemental Warding. 2 out of 2 in Reverberation. 3 out of 3 in Elemental Precision. You're going to want to put 2 out of 2 in Rolling Thunder. And then when you get to Elemental Focus, you want to put 1. Drop down to 2 Elemental Oath. And get Elemental Reach. Both of them. 2 out of 2. You're going to want to use Lava Flows. It's good for PvP. You're going to want to use Fulmination. 1 out of 1. Because when you have 3 Lightning Shield charges, your Earth Shock spell will consume any surplus charges, instantly dealing the total damage to the enemy target, which can be a lot of damage. You're going to want to use Elemental Mastery. This is really overpowered in patch 4.34. When activated, your next Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, or Lava Burst spell becomes an instant cast spell. In addition, your Fire, Frost, and Nature damage is increased by 15%. You take 20% less damage from all sources, and you gain 20% spell hits for 15 seconds. Ursh's Grasp grants your Earthbind totem a 100% chance to root nearby targets for 5 seconds when casted. 2 out of 2. Totemic Wrath. You're going to want to put your talent in this one. Causes your fire totems to increase the spell power of party and raid members within 100 yards by 10%, which is really good for Elemental Shamans since we need spell power. You're going to want to put 2 out of 3 in Feedback because your Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning spells reduce your remaining cooldown on your Elemental Mastery by 2 seconds. But you don't want to, it's just 1 more second, so it's kind of useless if you put all 3. So that's why I put 2. For your Lava Surge, you're going to put 2 out of 2 because it gives your Flame Shock periodic damage, takes a 20% chance to reset the cooldown of your Lava Burst spell. On to Enhancement. Elemental Weapons. You're going to want to put 2 out of 2. Increases the passive bonuses granted by your Flame Tongue weapon and your Earth Living weapon abilities by 40%. The damage of your extra attack from Wind Fury weapon by 40%, and the effectiveness of the ongoing benefits of your Unleash elements by 50%. Improved Shields. You're going to need this because Elemental Shamans use their Lightning Shield a lot. Increases the damage done by your Lightning Shield orbs by 15%. Increases the amount of mana gained from your Water Shield orbs by 15%. And increases the amount of healing done by your Earth Shield orbs by 15%. And last but not least, Sequential Swiftness. This is really good for PvP to get away from melee. Reduces the cast time of your Ghost Wolf spell by 2 seconds. And increases movement speed by 15%. This does not stack with any other movement speed increasing effects. Well, that's all. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and more. And more is to come. Thank you guys. Ft.Furywinds here.